Stay with me.
Yo, what's up guys, I'm here today. I have a brand new video for you guys. PUBG Mobile has released a brand new update. In that update, they have released Team Deathmatch. I'm going to tell you guys a couple of bugs here and there that I found actually playing it in just the first hour of its release. And then explain whether or not it's actually beneficial towards sniping after a couple hours I've been playing it. So yeah, first off, shout out to Flazy Blazy. Sadly, there was no pinned comment the last video, so I just chose to shout out the top liked comment. If you want to get a shout out in the next video, all you have to do is obviously get pinned. I normally pin the most hysterical or relative comment in the comment section of my videos, that being in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the video being released. So I do recommend to be active and have your notifications on. I apologize, I'm being completely honest here. I am sorry that I have not been uploading recently on both channels. Reasons being that I've been focusing on my aesthetics and everything and schooling. I've just been really busy in real life and haven't really had the time towards uploading videos or even doing sponsors. I've been pushing back my sponsors recently, which kind of sucks, and I have to apologize to them for that. Besides that factor, I'm going to get straight into the point here. I was playing FPP and TVP Team Deathmatch since the update had released, and I noticed just a couple of glitches, a couple of bugs if you want to consider it as that. One glitch was that if you try to move before, well, not before, just directly when you respawn, your movement is actually bugged where you're focused to move in one direction without touching your joystick. And you can fix it, obviously. All you need to do is just move your joystick once again. But that is a bit irritating for if you are trying to move to the right and for some reason you're moving to the left and you're like, what's happening with my movement? It's nothing too important. And then the other one, which I do find a bit irritating, is that when a player model, when a player is killed, their player model is still left, sometimes still left, standing upright. And when that happens, I actually consider that as an actual enemy, and I take my shot and then I notice, I'm like, wait a minute, did my bullet just go through an enemy? And I noticed that that was actually already a killed enemy, and it's very irritating because it happened a lot as I have been playing for the past couple of hours. I don't know if this is a glitch or a bug or if they're just working on something new. Just the movement, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like as if I'm playing PUBG. It feels like I'm trying to play Free Fire here. The movement in FPP is completely different in Team Deathmatch than the actual FPP movement in a normal classic match. And for TVP, there's nothing too different. Just in terms of reloading a weapon, for example, like the Kar 98, you're still moving completely still, and just you have one little finger just in the bottom left of your, the bottom right corner of your player model, who's just like reloading the weapon. If you don't notice that, which I find it quite strange. It's just. It's weird. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel smooth, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I do understand in the next couple of days or so, I'm going to be asked the question, is sniping in Team Deathmatch beneficial towards your sniping overall? Yes and no. Now, reasons why I say yes is because obviously it's a great way to work on your reaction time, actually one of the best ways out of all the modes they truly have in this game. Way better than Kar 98 War mode, if I have to be honest. And it's really a good way to work on your aim, although that the targets are pointed out to be highlighted in red. So it does define your targets more, which means aiming will be a little bit easier. I don't really like that too much. That's only my opinion. Obviously, some people might think otherwise. Although that does change your aim and does make you more direct towards your target. And not only that, increases your reaction time. But again, it's Team Deathmatch. That's what's suspected to, as to how Team Deathmatch is supposed to work. Normally, the characters are highlighted. I would have to say no, well, really only because of the reason that the characters are highlighted, making it easier to aim. I was going to explain that, like, with the snipers, it's not relative to the actual snipers of classic matches, and I don't know why I'm saying snipers, really, there's only the Kar 98 accessible in Team Deathmatch. It's a one-shot weapon in Team Deathmatch. Relative to classic matches, you don't have that benefit. And that's what truly separates them from being relative to one another as in practice. Although, like, all else aside from everything that I just said there, I gotta be honest, like, this is good practice towards close range sniping. It truly is. I had that feeling that I was actually going against a squad in a classic match only having a sniper. I was having that feeling, and knowing that I felt like that, I was actually benefiting off of this mode to get better at my sniping. So if I have to be honest, I do recommend for those who do want to get better at sniping to use this mode to their benefit, and probably 1 or 2 team deathmatches before they do the classic matches every single day should be a good process, a good workout to do. Thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for everything. All those aside, I apologize. I am sorry that I have not been uploading recently. I've been truly busy, you know what, I'll even say lazy on uploading videos. I've even been pushing aside sponsors because I've been really busy with school and with my aesthetics. So again, I'm trying to work out, you know, a good schedule right now for uploads and whatnots. Obviously me uploading this video right now, and then probably tomorrow I'll switch off, upload a video on my secondary channel, switch off, upload a video onto this channel, and then continue that path and see how it works out. Again, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for everything. I absolutely love you guys. I'm gonna head to Discord, chill with the fam, probably play some more team deathmatch and see how it goes. Peace.